In this part of our evaluation, we are going to discuss what we have learnt from our audience feedback. Firstly, we designed a small questionnaire for our target audience relating to all three products. Here you can see question 1 for our music video and the graph of results. Overall, we received a positive response, with just under half of our audience feeling excited, which was our initial intention. 5 people felt confused, which is also something we took into account. The plot is a little confusing and random at times, which perhaps is something we would need to improve.
18 out of the 20 people we asked said that it did meet the expectations of the music video. This means that we met our brief and in a way succeeded our task of creating a music video for this genre. However, 2 people disagreed because they thought at times there was no link to the lyrics of the song, and that the actors appeared too young for the behaviour and the scene that was shown.
The majority of our questionnaire audience agree that it does portray a clear narrative. However, I feel that it is very important we consider the 8 people that disagree. We tried to create an extreme atmosphere and probably went over the top, forgetting about our narrative and whether the audience would follow it or not. It could be argued this is one of our weaknesses in our music video. 6 people decided that the panel they would change would be the photograph of the band with the colours smeared behind them. I believe this is because the shot is quite blurry and out of focus. The red mask and candles photograph and the back cover didn't receive any feedback. I believe this was because they were our strongest panels, due to the colours being really strong and the photographs were very, very clear.
Yes, it is important to have scenes from the music video on the digipack because of the significance of brand identity. It helps for all 3 products to link together. Saying this, 8 people disagreed, and I believe that this was because if the target audience are interested in a band, they will focus on their music as opposed to the content on the album.
Here are 2 examples of audience feedback. Taking this into consideration, we have designed a layout if we wish to put the price onto our advert. We think this actually looks really good and should have perhaps experimented more with the drafts in the planning process.
Okay. In relation to this, our next question confirms that we should have put more information onto the advert, as 15 out of 20 people have said that the text content was our main weakness. However, 14 people said that our photograph was our main strength, which we too agree because of the quality, positioning and angle of the shot suit the advert well.
To receive some additional audience feedback, we held a short premiere. Here are some example answers. Jenny said that the production is very conventional, and if she could change something, then she would have a few more people there. When planning, we invited over 25 people to the woodland scene. However, because of their time space, we ended up with only 11. To work around this, we tried to place people nearer the camera and some far away from the camera, to make it seem that there was more people than there actually was.
However, there were some negative points, and Oscar mentioned that there was one part of the garage scene where Alice is dancing and it doesn't match the tempo of the song. Now you've seen our response to our audience feedback.
Thank you for listening.